What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another movie reaction. This time my first time watching 1981's Superman 2. Now I will be officially watching the Donner cut because that's how I initially watched the original film, and even though some parts were cut out or some parts were extended a bit, I made the choice to watch it how the director intended. Now I've gotten a lot of flack for that and some support from it as well, but just a personal preference when it comes to me, I gotta watch the director's cut. Now shouts out to an awesome Flix Talk family member, Jason, shouts out, who did gift me the complete Christopher Reeve collection. I just felt like in the superhero mood, and Superman is one of my favorite DC properties. So enough talking, let's get to watching because I want to continue this journey. I really did enjoy the first one, so make sure to click on my Superman watch down below if you guys missed it. And where do we go from here? I know we were introduced to some characters at the beginning of the first film that was kind of foreshadowing to what we could possibly see in these future films. I'm not going to get into it. So enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys want to show love and support the channel, always make sure to hit that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today, where I do more reactions like this, trailer reactions, music reactions, and live stream 3 times a week here on the channel. Also, if you guys are watching this reaction on YouTube and want to check out the full uncensored and unedited reaction, make sure to click on my Patreon link down in the description below. All right, Flix Talkers, so without further ado, 1981's Superman 2. Okay, I like that warning right before. Kind of interesting they put that memoriam right at the beginning, even though I believe there's 2 more films after this, right?
To pronounce judgment on those accused.
This mindless aberration, whose only means of expression are wanton violence and destruction.
General Zod, chief architect of this intended revolution and author of this insidious plot.
The decision of the council will now be heard.
Guilty.
The vote must be unanimous, Jor-El. It has therefore now become your decision. You alone will condemn us if you wish, and you alone will be held responsible by me. You will bow down before me, Jor-El! I swear it! No matter that it takes an eternity! And then one day, your heirs!
So this is a scene that I was referring to in the intro of the video. I wonder if we're going to see what happens to them, because Zod is something that they reference in the more recent Superman movies. Yeah, I hate when I do it, but this CGI is really bad, or the... It's okay. It's okay. I'm putting myself in the mind of a kid in 1981. All right. All right, so we're getting our recap. Getting the recap. Now, believe it or not, I'm a fan of recaps. I'm a fan of recaps. Especially since I haven't seen the first one in a while. Oh, so it never went off? I could have sworn it went off in the first one. And they passed right by it. Oh, okay, so it did go off. Yo, did it cause a black hole or something? Oh, interesting. I have so many questions, but like a lot of you guys left in my comments for the first one, man, I gotta have fun with these movies. You know, I gotta throw logic out the window. I try to the best of my ability. And that ending of the first one, as far as him flying around the world, that might have been the most comments I've ever got. When I questioned that scene, And it was divisive. Like, a lot of you guys were with me as far as like, yeah, how did that happen? And, you know, people were just going in on the comments on that one. But here we are, baby. Superman dudes. Yeah. And I was really hoping that Zod and his band of misfits, I don't even know their names, even though they probably did say them, are back. Margot Kidder, man. Love her. Love her. Saw her more recently in my Indiana Jones 4 watch. John Williams. Legend, bro. Legend. Another indie tie-in right there. This and the indie themes have to be my favorites, dude. They have to be the best ones from John Williams. I don't know. You guys name it in the comments below. Your favorite ones.
Lex Luther's scheme bombs. Superman saves nation.
Ah, Luther, you never looked lovelier.
Hey, there's Mr. Kemp. Bet you he wishes he'd been around when it all happened.
Clark, he's never around when Superman's here.
Poor guy.
Is she barely putting two and two together? You've got to be kidding me. No way. I know she had her suspicions, but that's another thing too. People got really upset when I was like, come on, you can't tell them apart. And people were like, no, he has a slouch. The way he talks is differently. This and this and that. No, dude. The characteristics are not that different. Once again, put yourself in a mind of Fantasyland here.
Oh, I'm just super, thanks.
Morning, Mr. White.
I'm super.
Yeah. Morning. You late, Captain? You two want to bicker. That's great. I have just the assignment for you. You're going to pose as a honeymoon couple in Niagara Falls to get an expose on the newlywed racket.
Newlyweds?
That is a great idea, Mr. White. Well, we could just fly right up there and zoom back down again. No? Superman?
Yeah.
Get the picture? You know, I didn't start to put this together until this morning.
Well, that's, very amusing.
Here. Gotta give you credit. You really had me fooled. And I'm nobody's fool.
I'm Superman.
Willing to bet my life on it.
Lois, you know, you are priceless. Lois, what are you doing?
You wouldn't let me die, Superman.
Oh my God. She really just went for it. That's how he's gonna protect his ass, and he goes back up.
Clark, there. You're not.
I gotta love that. For a second, I was like, how are they gonna play this? Is she gonna know his identity the whole time? And
This is how it ends for the greatest criminal mind of our time. Not with a whimper, not with a bang. I want my Liberace record back tonight.
What are you gonna
Tonight?
With a guy like that, I mean.
Every man has his vulnerable point. Some, like you, Otis, have more than one. But now, through patience, invention, and skill, my little black box is just about ready. That little black box goes beyond any known conventional radar. Those alpha waves will take me north to his secret. And when I have his secret, I'll have Superman. Slicer Fogelstein's a bedwetter.
nasty.
Calling Artemis 2. Houston, calling Artemis 2. Come in.
Well, all systems normal, Houston. Andy is out doing the geological survey, and cosmonaut Boris is getting some soil samples. Well, it's mighty pretty out there. Mighty pretty.
Mighty pretty. Look, Nate. Nate, wake up, will you?
Probably thinks he's losing his mind.
I'm dreaming.
Artemis, come in.
Houston, we seem to have an unidentified flying object. A lot like a girl.
What kind of a creature are you?
Just a man.
He's done.
Kijk waar je woont. Wat kon je mee?
Fragile sort of life form this is.
Oh, damn. He's just gonna be out there floating.
Houston! Somebody help me!
Artemis, Houston calling. Come in, please.
What's going on? Which one of you guys is using the hairdryer?
Lights out, Luther. You guys are about 10 seconds away from solitary, you know that? I told you to...
Whoa, holograms? Projector.
Freeze!
Oh my, that is kind of cool.
Go after and find it.
She's back helping this guy? No. I thought she was Team Superman.
Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on, hurry. Oh, Otis! We're sinking!
How did I knew that would do a fat joke, man? Oh my God, he left Otis. No! How do you even guide a hot air balloon? Doesn't it just float in whatever direction the wind takes it? I mean, I'm completely idiot. You know, you guys know that. So, someone let me know in the comments. I'm curious. Wow, that is beautiful, Niagara Falls. I would love to go one day. Oh, they're gonna find it. That was quite easy.
Oh, you must be wrong, Lex. This couldn't be his home way up here.
Wrong, Lex. Miss Deschmacher, those are two words we do not use in the same sentence.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic!
Why didn't you go before we left?
That was 2 days ago.
Ice.
It's not ice.
It looks like a crystal.
The virtuous spirit has no need for thankful approval.
Are you the old man?
Ask him where the bathroom is.
Still
He's not
to
here.
small jealousy.
It's a voice from the past.
Education Crystal 108, Earth Culture. My son,
Just ahead.
the time has come to tell you of the darkest episode in Krypton history. Unfortunately, even on our peaceful planet, there have appeared once in a great while certain antisocial elements, deviants, what you call on Earth criminals.
Criminals?
Deviants. He was right in the first place.
There were, however, 3 exceptions who proved impossible to rehabilitate. None the destroyer. Unreasoning violence in the shape of a being. Ursa, vicious, cruel, obsessed by a single-minded hatred which could never be deterred. General Zod. His attempted insurrection was the most painful episode our people ever had to endure. We had, of course, no death penalty. And so they were placed in the Phantom Zone.
Phantom Zone.
For all eternity. On Krypton, these villains were uncontrollable. On Earth, each of them would have the identical powers that you have.
Oh my God, are you serious?
3 supervillains. All 3 with the same power he has. All 3 totally dedicated to corruption, violence, evil. You need a contact on Earth.
Yep.
Someone who felt the same as they did. Someone
I know what he's thinking.
had the same wonderful contempt for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy. She found the toilet?
Smucker.
Where's Jimmy Olsen?
No! That had to have been part of the director's cut.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
That's funny, actually.
Son? Be careful!
Get down! Get down! You embarrass me here in front of everybody.
I know those whoopings. In public, too.
My one-track mind is telling me that I'm hungry.
Hot dog?
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Oh, could I have some orange juice?
I know, okay.
OJ and a hot dog? That's kind of a weird combo. Okay. Boy, again?
Get over there, big punk.
Put him on a leash.
Oh my God! Way to go, Superman! What a nice man!
Of course he's Jewish.
Again!
No, I'm sorry. Only one ride to a customer.
It's me! It's Lois!
You're a one-night stand, girl. I'm sorry.
So this is planet Houston.
Houston?
A very strange surface.
Imagine seeing that. Yeah. Dude.
Uh-huh, and when Superman appeared, I looked over at that hot dog stand and you were gone. You weren't there. You are Superman, aren't you?
Lois, look, we've been through these solutions.
Tell her, man. Just tell her, please. Like, I kind of just want him to tell her.
Throwing yourself off a building 30 stories high. Can't you see what a tragic mistake you almost made?
I risked my life instead of yours.
Lois?
And don't fall down, because you're just gonna have to get up again.
No, Lois, now don't be crazy now. What?
She's willing to risk it all for this. Oh, he stood up straight. Yep.
I guess I've known this for the longest time.
Papa ain't gonna be
I
proud.
realize if you'd been wrong, Clark Kent would have been killed.
Yep.
With a blank?
No!
Gotcha.
Got me, too. Lois. Oh, that was a good scene. That was actually a very, very good scene. Okay, I like this reveal. I mean, he was in love with her, or is in love with her, so she kind of has to know, you know? But this is the thing, when you're a superhero, super anything, and you're in a relationship, they're going to use that. That's their bargaining chip now.
I don't know. From the look of them, I'll bet $10 they're from Los Angeles.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing here?
Sawed off.
What is this symbol? Do you follow another leader?
All right. A weapon of some sort.
Jesus H. Christ.
Did nothing to them.
That was
He's got a dining table and silverware and all that? And a plant.
Here, cheers.
General Zod does not take orders. He gives them.
Wow.
I haven't seen the likes of this since Superman.
He's preoccupied.
Rockets ready, coming in on target. Okay, we're coming in.
Dang.
Is there no one on this planet to even challenge me?
God, that was the steadiest cam shot ever. That guy was holding it like that. He was seeing all of that destruction. Damn, he's being clouded by the love, man.
I answer only to the president.
And he will answer to me.
Yo! Oh, man. Who's the president? I forgot who it said at the beginning, but...
My attachment, the feelings which I have developed for a certain human being have deeply affected me, Father.
You cannot serve humanity by investing your time and emotion in one human being at the expense of the rest.
If I no longer wish to serve humanity.
The fulfillment of your mission, the inspiration you must have felt that happiness within you.
Any more than I can deny the other, which is stronger in me, Father. Is there no way then, Father? Must I finally be denied the one thing in life which I truly desire?
If you will not be Kal-El, if you will live as one of them, then it follows that you must become one of them.
Don't strip your powers, man.
This crystal chamber has in it the harnessed rays of the red sun of Krypton. Once exposed to them, all your great powers on Earth will disappear.
Oh my God.
Forever. Once this is done, there's no going back. And you can be harmed like an ordinary man.
I love her.
No, man. Just find a way to do both. I don't know, man. Love and be Superman. No, do something, Lois. What? He went through with it? Then how do we get 2 more movies? I don't... Oh, he can see her? There's got to be a plan B. Oh.
Come on!
Oh. He's just smiling while he's doing it. I like them. I like this bunch. Like they are each menacing. I will not lie. It's usually one more menacing than the other. They're all equally.
You are the one they call president?
I am.
I see you are practiced in worshipping things that fly. Rise before Zod. Kneel before Zod.
Wow.
No one who leads so many could possibly kneel so quickly.
Oh, he didn't want to die.
I'm the president. I'll kneel before you if it will save lives. What I do now, I do for the sake of the people of the world. There is one man here on Earth who will never kneel before you.
Who is this imbecile?
Oh, God.
Zod.
Oh, that was an awesome line. Oh, God. Zod.
Oh, yeah. I was...
Whoa, I like that line. 3 words.
Are you kidding?
Wow.
Evening, folks.
Give a men's room?
Yeah, right in the corner.
I'd like a cheeseburger with everything on it, and a Coke, an order of fries, and a side salad.
There you go. She hungry.
Yeah, coming right up.
I'm sorry, that seat's taken.
It is now, sweetheart. I'll buy you something to eat.
Excuse me, sir. I think you're sitting in my seat.
Your seat's in there, Four Eyes.
Gee, I think perhaps somebody ought to teach you some manners, sir.
Yeah? Well, let me know when he comes in.
Look, Clark, we can just...
Honey, excuse me, sir. Would you care to step outside?
Clark.
I said, excuse me, sir. Would you care to step outside?
He's being so nice with it.
Now, listen. After you.
Clark.
What a sucker, dude.
Clark!
What a punk.
Hi, fella.
Clark?
Blood. It's my blood.
Oh, man.
I don't want a bodyguard. I want the man I fell in love with. Clark!
This is what it's like to be human. Welcome to Earth, Clark. Yeah.
I'm right.
These are the people you want to protect, huh?
On behalf of my country, and in the name of the other leaders of the world, whom I have today consulted, I hereby abdicate all authority and control over this planet to General Zod. Superman, can you hear me? Superman, where?
Who is this Superman?
And when you do...
Come to me, Superman! I defy you! Come! Come and kneel before Zod!
I have to go back.
Yeah, you were distracted. Oh my God. I almost forgot about him.
Lex Luther.
Bro, the wig.
You've heard the name, the greatest criminal mind on earth. Possibly you know him better by his nom de voyage or his name he travels under, Superman.
How do you know of Jor-El?
Oh, my fullness, I'm about the best there is.
Revenge.
We will kill the son of our jailer.
Revenge.
Revenge! Now we're cooking, huh?
He has powers as we do?
Certainly, but, oh, magnificent one. He is just one, where you are three. Or four, if you count him twice.
We will bring him to his knees.
Wait!
You don't know where he is.
And Lex Baby is the only one who knows where he is. I have this affinity for beachfront property.
California?
Australia.
Australia? No, he wants Australia. Oh my God. Gene Hackman.
Hey, come on! Please!
Once again, these are the people that you wanted to protect. It's not so easy walking around everywhere, is it?
Father, if you can hear me, I failed. I failed you. I failed myself. All humanity. Father!
Christopher Reeve, man, he was good. He was good at bringing that dramatic side. Got one crystal left.
If you hear me now, then you have made use of the only means left to you, the crystal source through which our communication was begun. The circle is now complete. You have made a dreadful mistake. You did this of your own free will, in spite of all I could say to dissuade you. Now you have returned to me for one last chance to redeem yourself. Once before, when you were small, I died while giving you a chance for life. And now, even though it will exhaust the final energy left within me,
Father, no.
look at me, Kal-El. The Kryptonian prophecy will be at last fulfilled. The son becomes the father. The father becomes the son. Farewell forever, Kal-El. Remember me, my son.
Wow. So by doing that, he sacrificed his communication. But you know what? I mean, wouldn't you think that when you initially, gave yourself up as a superhero, then becoming human? I mean, everything blew up. Like, what do you... I don't know. God damn. Ah, damn. Oh, knocked him right out. Don't.
You just hold on that little lady and you'll be along.
But I tell you.
Relationship, and she does all his public relations and he gives her every exclusive.
What an undemanding male this Superman must be.
And you could use a tuck here and there yourself, sister.
Wait! Kill the rest, starting with him.
They don't need him anymore.
General, haven't you ever heard of freedom of the press?
Superman!
Superman, thank God. I mean, get him!
Here we go, baby. Third act battle. Let's go.
Son of Jor-El, we were beginning to think you were a coward.
I'm not a coward, Zod.
It is extremely likely you are merely a fool.
Sound like a voiceover.
Then die as you deserve to!
What? You hit a woman?
See, not only do you have to battle it out with these three, you have to also save the people when you destroy the city. Thank you!
I've discovered his weakness.
He actually cares for these Earth people.
Oh, wow. Oh, here we go, back under the city.
Superman?
Oh, damn. Yo, that looks impressive.
No! Don't do it! The people!
That is his weakness. That and kryptonite. Yeah, I wonder what the production on this. It seems like it's like double of what the first one was. Maybe not double, but higher. There's a lot of destruction going on in this third act for back then. 81? I mean, this is kind of cool.
Come on, we'll show them. Come on!
Oh, they're going after. Oh, yeah, see? Protect the people. They're going to ride for you. They don't stand a chance, though. The guy with the end of the world sign. Perfect. Was somebody wearing roller skates? No way! No way!
So, he is a coward after all.
No, you guys are gonna take this fight somewhere else, man. You guys are destroying this freaking city. Destroying the city that he loves, man.
Don't leave us!
He's not. I forgot, what did they do with the kryptonite from the first movie when Lex had it? They stashed that off somewhere?
Show yourself, coward!
Because there's no mention of it yet.
Son of a coward!
I'm here, Zod. Let Miss Lane go and step inside. We'll talk.
No, don't, Superman. Please don't listen to him. He's just...
Your powers are identical to mine, but we are three. But you are victim to another fatal weakness. Your compassion. The death of others means more to you than your own. Your father condemned us to an eternal living death. Your fate will be the same. You will live, Kal-El, forever, as my slave. If not, then others will pay for your obstinate attitude.
Don't, Superman, don't!
Stop it! All right, Zod. It's over.
Your Grace, don't believe him. You don't know him the way that I do.
I sense the presence of Jor-El here. We will destroy this place, and then kill him.
Him? Him? Me? You came to me with nothing! I gave you Superman! You think you know people, right? Promises were made. Gifts were exchanged. You always told the truth. Guy always knew where he stood with you.
Try to get them all into this molecule chamber here. It takes away their powers, see? And turns them into ordinary human beings.
No,
Luther, you poisonous snake!
I was about to say, what the
molecule chamber. It makes people like you into people like me.
Unless Clark already knew that, or Superman already knew that, I would think he would.
No, Superman, no!
All right, leave her alone, Zod.
No, he's got something up his sleeve.
Take my hand and swear eternal loyalty to Zod.
Oh, how did they lose the powers? Wait, what?
He did it to them.
How?
The lights were on out here while he was safe in there.
You're a real pain in the neck.
I need specifics. I need specifics, guys.
I knew you'd double-cross me, Luther. Lying weasel like you couldn't resist a chance.
Oh, yeah.
I was with you all the time. That was
sneaky bastard.
Did you see the way they fell into our trap?
Too late, Luther. Too late.
You going back to jail. What did he do with Lex? Destroy it. Yeah, I knew he was going to destroy that. With Lex inside? I mean, he can't talk to his father anymore.
Look, Lois,
Hey, no regrets, okay? I did it. I got the man I love to love me. Oh, okay then. Those people need you. Do you think I'd understand that?
we can still see each other, you know? I mean, all the time. But it just can't be...
Yeah, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. You can do both. I'm telling you, you can do both. I'm sure you can. But once again, your life is going to be a bargaining chip.
Just don't forget that song. Don't ever forget.
I like them.
Well?
Wow. Back in the infamous apartment.
See you at work in the morning.
Bright and early, huh? Same old Clark and the same old Lois. You don't have to worry. Your secret's safe with me.
I know that, Lois.
Back to it, man. Back to the grind. What is happening? Oh, he's putting it all back to... Okay, so we're getting, like, in part one, a little bit. So it's like this movie never existed. But then, none of that ever happened. Will she remember a little bit? Are we getting our Spider-Man multiverse situation? Will she completely forget about him?
Morning, Lois.
Hi, Clark.
Jeepers, I have seen some faraway looks in my time, but my goodness, with that look, you might as well be on the North Pole or someplace.
Did you ever feel like you knew something that was so important that... I mean, I feel like I'm sitting on the single most important story of my career, and I can't remember what it is.
Knowing you, it must have been about Superman. Maybe how he saved the city, or saved the world, or saved the universe.
Listen, jealousy's really counterproductive. Now, there's some things that you can do, too.
Really? Like what?
Get us a pizza.
Pizza. Now?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Back to Clark Kent, the pushover. 9 o'clock in the morning, you eat pizza. It is good in the morning.
I'll pay for the whole thing.
You know, you're really super. Ha!
Oh. Oh, wait, he came back and he's gonna actually start the fight now.
Oh. Oh, God!
This order's to go.
Oh.
Terribly sorry about all the damage, sir. Well, I've been, working out.
And so ends another chapter. Another sequel. Superman 2. Okay. Oh, and I gotta find out. There has to be a website, or you guys leave it in the comments, the differences between each cut. I know there's a couple. I want to say there's 3 total. I could be completely wrong about that, guys. But once again, this was the Richard Donner cut, which I wanted to do. Just because I love the director's visions, you know, when it goes into these movies that they create, kind of just the way that they intended it for it to be. So once I found out that this movie was being announced, as far as like, you know, the whole set goes and whatnot, I wanted to look for this specific one. And it took me a while to find a copy. Thankfully, once again, you know, I have them all now here in this awesome Blu-ray set. It's available also now in 4K if you guys want to check that one out. But I believe it has like 4 different cuts. I could totally be wrong, but let me check this out really quick before I get to my review and whatnot. But it looks like you have Superman 2, the original 1980/1981 theatrical release, because it did get technically released in 1980, as far as I believe in Australia first, or it was somewhere else besides the US. The US got the 81 release. There's also a disc in here, which is the 2006 Richard Donner cut, which is the one that I just watched, as well as... And that's actually it. Then we jump to Superman 3. So there is only 2 cuts of this version. So theatrical and the Richard Donner cut. So you guys let me know the differences between the 2. I would love to hear it. But either way, that was 1980s, 1981's Superman 2. All right, Flix Talkers, once again, Superman Dose. Man, that was awesome. That was fun, I will say that, especially since I put myself kind of in that mind state of someone from the 80s, you know, a kid from the 80s. I kind of just let all logic leave once I hit play, because you guys mentioned that along the way in my Superman, the original, the 1978 cut, which I did catch a little over a year ago. I wanted to get these sequels, you know, sooner than later, but a year, I still remembered a lot that had happened, some of the characters that we had along the way in this one, and it was fun. I had a very, very entertaining time, though there was some parts, obviously, you know, that kind of sucked me out. I understand the technology wasn't there. You know, the choreography wasn't rapid quick like you get in most superhero movies nowadays, and that's totally fine. I was more interested and invested in the growth of Clark Kent, in the growth of Superman, now being a protector of Earth for a couple of years now. I don't know really the events, the timeline that follows, at least with the movie. Like, is it a couple years from the making of the last one? How do they kind of play that? But it seems like he's definitely deep rooted here in the Daily Planet, at least for a year or so. So I'm just going to say that he's definitely been the protector of Earth for the last couple of years. So that being said, what is his kryptonite in this film? Is the people. I like that play. I like what Richard Donner did with this film with that. Also, the relationship that blossomed, and finally, Lois Lane does figure out that Clark Kent is Superman. Well, for the majority of the movie, then at the end, it goes back to her not knowing anything. And this movie, essentially non-existent. I do like all the aspects of that. Once again, the building blocks of a very entertaining and cool movie. Now, Superman 3. I don't know what to expect from this now that Zod and his band of henchmen are back in the Cube of Solitude, I believe it was called, or something of Solitude, or I don't know. They're back in their galactic prison. So could they come back in the third film? I would say let's get a different foe. Let's get a different foe. I would just want to see more of Superman. That's it. I just want to see more of Superman. So guess what, guys? I probably will be catching the third one sooner than later. Definitely sooner than a year. I will say that. So you guys saw my reaction along the way. I don't want to make this too long because it's a sequel. You guys know how I feel about these characters at this point. I'm going to give Superman 2 from 1981 a solid 4 out of 5. All right, Flickstalkers, what do you think of Superman 2? You guys let me know down in the comments below. Out of 5, I would love to hear your favorite parts. What was your favorite part of my reaction, as I did have a lot of WTF moments and just full-on entertaining fun along the way, as once again, this is my favorite DC character. Superman has always been a beloved character, so going back to the originals, something that I didn't grow up on as a kid, it's great to watch these movies as adults and kind of just lose myself in them. And before you guys leave, if you want to support the channel, make sure to always hit that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today, where I do more reactions like this, trailer reactions, music reactions, and live streams 3 times a week here on the channel. Also, if you guys are watching this reaction on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored and uncut version of this reaction, make sure to click on my Patreon link down in the description below. All right, Flickstalkers, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gone. Peace.